Okay, FM 101.7.
Chairman Bernard Mornah wano ena eye chairman edima PNC amanyuko no ne go bisa ne se ensam etesei Chairman Bernard Mornah memwache
why not cast that is me bra penyi Mahmudu
kwa nkruma tigezie ni o
and I no pay you voice no I don't want that
amidi a fruit intia
because Mornah no say now people no actually say there are only two of you who pronounce it well.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yo, now when you maba won chen a baby a yakwa koduro muda so gina se manfo nkoto no e wo referendum a yeto December 17.
I say I'm happy say Sesiano nipa bebre aging up the position that I've held for a long time. And next is my advocacy so I recall the Catholic Bishops Conference on Mofrey and the 7 political parties that went. Unfortunate for me, Namina Mikasa last. And Amikasa, it was tempting for me to also get up and say yes, unfortunately, Mintimikasa because of the peculiar difficulties in Amikayan. The NDC that seconded the move. And Mati said they have changed their position because they have gone to study the bill. And Omuhu said the elections now and a referendum now, yeah, Baba, you know. District chief executives and municipal and metropolitan chief executives. Now, near yeah, Baba, you say, yeah, Baba, Yemuna parties, HNI, ACO, local level elections now, Ometimia Kotina, into Yako assembly elections, into Obehu say, NDC normal sponsor assemblyman and assemblywoman, NPC and almost sponsor assemblywoman, PNC and almost sponsor, so that to do that on the ticket of the political parties. And Sesiano reality is dawning, and yet there's the political parties who individuals are they belong to any political party, including most journalists. Omashu Shenyoma Musesiano, or who say who were being hoodwinked into believing that this whole process was about the election of the MMDCs. And so be a partisan politics as you will understand we should not extend it to the local level. Or more argue that because parties are hiding to do it and individuals are hiding to flout the law, and we should take away the entrenchment of the Constitution. And here, the Biameka said, why don't you open the law for those of us who like to smoke weed? Yeah, passionate. Na Monka said, a Shianu de Sisiano, and yeah, criminals, you mean to be a commission. Other internal could be a prostitutes. There, prostitution is now legal because you didn't say Nifa, yes, maybe. Nipa or my or more, yes. But we know that the law says that it should not be done. Yenim say, people should not go and steal. People are stealing, and it is against our laws. So if people are hiding to go and flout a law, you come to legalize it. You convert that wrong into a right. And so I think that rather than enforcing the law, whining and work of a political party in colors and what the poster. Now you disqualify the person's ab initio on the basis of the party colors that they have used, which is contained in Article 248 of the Constitution. Say no candidate should use colors belonging to another political party. So and it's obvious. Say these particular colors are for a political party. Let us bring it to the attention of the law, and then the law will deal with it. And no, the law will now become manifest and workable. But also because people are doing it in tea, we should go and take it out. What crime is on earth that people are not doing? I thought that is because of the crime that will pass the laws. People even kill. Some people are happy to just go around and be killing people. Then you should take away the law on murder. Not sure whether we will be surviving in this country. So I think that ab initio, the arguments have been flawed, and many I just say people are waking up to the challenge that look, your politics, our parliamentary to the national level. How will the regional coordinating councils operate? The regional coordinating councils will be controlling people that they have not appointed.
But say, chairman, say regional coordinating councils in Kahu, a municipal metropolitan.
The regional coordinating councils are supposed to do what? To coordinate the assemblies, because we nominate and we appoint the people. So we coordinate the activities of our appointed person. If you have elected me, why would somebody say somewhere and say you want to coordinate what I am doing?
Regional coordinating council will be non-existent.
They will become moribund. Their functions will become opaque and irrelevant. At the end of the day, maybe we should elect regional ministers as well.
I see. Now, my memory for Frostway, and ye read the budget statement for the year 2020. What expectations in this saying, dear now, say a baby.
2020 is an election year. The Minister for Finance and President Akufo-Addo almost said they are not going to do anything untoward to deviate this fiscal environment. And almost to me, I should say, Nyama Ekoye, they are not going to overspend because it's an election year. I've also heard say the president is willing for the first time that we 100% fund our budget processes without any donor input. That's the electoral processes. So I am hoping that will be the order of the day. I also hope that in doing so, this particular budget will not give room for donor-funded programs in the 2020 budget. Next, everything that will be contained in the budget will be totally what we should. The total expected revenue must match total expenditure. That is what I am hoping to see, particularly President Akufo-Addo Akase. We are moving into a nation that will be without aid. And I'm hoping that the 2020 budget will set the pace that we are spending within our means. We are not going to rely on donor funding or any support from anybody, and that this budget is going to be exclusively Yankasa, generated within the economy, and how much we should spend. The third thing that I want to say is that over the years, it's not just under President Akufo-Addo. Since the inception of the Fourth Republic, less than 40% of budget containment have been implemented. Less than 40%. Into Afidiano, Yakotunasi ani akai budget.
Budget ye be kan share less than 40% ye implemented.
Master Koka Koshe roads now, President Akufo-Addo Oka 2017 said they are coming to construct them. Nakoshe 2018, the same roads appeared there. Nakoshe 2019 budget, the same roads appeared there. And net budget here mobile back, those same roads will appear there. What percentage of those roads have been constructed? Just go and check, and I'm sure that Obati Niamekana asset. I'm sure say unfortunately may call parliament into me budget. But if you take the budget statement, just check and go to road infrastructure, and you will read and you will notice that it is almost the same roads. And now we will be mentioning in the budget. Maybe the order of mentioning them will change today, but it will be the same roads, the same length. Bibian society. And yes, sir. So less than 40% of the budget have been achieved. And at the end of the day, Omo make key allocations to various departments and ministries. Omo ask those departments and ministries how much of that money is normally released for them to implement. At the end of the day, there is arrears and upon arrears, because you have been budgeted for, you start to spend, and you think that, I should spend for the budget limitations, only to realize that the releases are not accompanying or are not in sync with near more planning you can spend. So I don't think that this budget is going to be anything different. I am told that taxes are not going to be cut down, and so it means that we are still going to be confronted with the austere tax regime. Communication tax will still be there for us, and the unemployment levels, given that our government is always doing inflation targeting, will continue to be on the high.
And yet, you better send your jaw now, BBN, so I best have after the budget. Yes, sir, as a pa Ben and Mornah, a PNC chairman. I'm a PNC, I'm a chairman on the night train.
Okay, FM 101.7.